Go ahead.
Hi Maria, how are you doing today? I'm okay. My name's Olivia. I'm going to be doing a little interview with you today. So can you tell me why you're visiting?
I've been having some depression.
Okay. So you've been seeing someone here about your depression?
Mm-hmm.
And do you feel like it's getting better now that you're seeking treatment?
It's getting a little better.
Okay. That's good. I'm going to ask you a few questions that I ask all the patients. It says screening for intimate partner violence. Is that okay with you?
I guess so.
Okay. I want to let you know that everything you say is confidential unless it involves a child. Because if I suspect harm to a child, I am a required reporter. Okay? All right. How would you describe your relationship? A lot of tension, some tension, or no tension?
I think there's some tension.
Some tension? Okay. Do you and your partner work out arguments with some difficulty, great difficulty, or no difficulty?
Probably difficulty.
A lot or just a little?
Just a little.
Do arguments often result in you feeling down or bad about yourself?
Yes. Often.
Often? Do arguments ever result in hitting, kicking, or punching? Often, sometimes, or never?
Sometimes.
Do you ever feel frightened by what your partner says or does?
No, I don't think so.
No? So you never feel frightened or sometimes?
Maybe once in a while.
Okay. Has your partner ever abused you physically? Often, sometimes, or never? Has your partner ever abused you emotionally? Often, sometimes, or never?
Sometimes.
Okay. That's great. Thank you for answering those questions. So, what concerns me is that the arguments leave you feeling down and bad about yourself. Could you tell me more about that?
I don't really want to talk about it because it just makes me more depressed.
Okay. So you said arguments sometimes end in hitting, kicking, and punching?
Once in a while, but I don't think it's his fault.
Okay, why don't you think it's his fault?
Because I feel like that I'm making him do it by my actions.
Okay, well I want to let you know that you should never feel like it's your fault, and you should never have to experience feeling down about yourself after an argument. Okay? So, is there anything I can do to support you?
I don't think so.
Have you seen anyone for support?
No.
Did you ever talk to, say, your mom? No? Why not?
I don't like to really talk about it.
Okay. So I see you have a bruise on your hand.
Yeah, he did that.
Oh, what happened?
We got in a fight. And he hit me.
Okay. Does that happen a lot?
Sometimes, I guess.
So,
But I think it's my fault.
well, I don't think that you should feel like it's your fault because it's never your fault. Okay? So when you're in an argument and it starts to escalate, do you kind of know when it's going to get violent?
Yes.
So what do you do when you know it's about to get violent?
I try to leave the situation.
So where do you go?
I usually get in my vehicle and drive away if I can, if I'm able to leave.
Okay, that's great. That's great. That means you have a plan to leave to keep yourself safe. So who are some safe people that you can contact?
I feel like I can contact you after talking to you.
Okay, great. Yeah, that's very true. And you can also come back to this office if you feel like you need a safe space. And also remember, if you decide to leave the relationship, you need to have your important papers with you, okay? And you should never feel like you're trapped in your relationship, okay? All right. I'm going to provide you with some resources, like a crisis hotline and everything for you to use. Okay? All right. Thank you for talking to me.
Helpful.
Great. Thank you.